Alright folks, welcome back to another video from MBMRC. This is Brian. Before we get too far into today's video, I'm going to remind you guys to go ahead and subscribe, like the video if you wish. Go ahead and leave some constructive criticism below. And most of all, I hope that each and every one of you have a very Merry Christmas and a spectacular New Year. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the video.
Here we are today with the Fred Reese Quickie with the SH16 in it. Going up for its maiden. We got Matthew at the controls. He's ready to do it. So we're going to take her off here. Hope for the best. Well, it lives up to its name. It's definitely fast. Very fast. Got us a little east wind today. I'm having a tough time keeping up with the camera here. Would you say it would fall in the trainer category, or is it one you got to keep on the stick?
You gotta keep on.
SH is running really nice. Looks like its looping's nice, huh? Is it tracking through it pretty good?
Yeah. Little rudder only roll.
Yeah, this doesn't have ailerons on it, folks. It's just a rudder and an elevator and throttle. So 3 channels, and it flies like it has ailerons. And that's as he described it.
I don't think I've ever had a 3-channel that rolled like that.
Well, that's what he said. It rolls on its axis pretty decent.
Let me try rolling it the other way. Rolls the same each direction. Try to do some slow flying here with it and see how it does. We have a good headwind.
With the way the sun's glaring on my phone here, I'm having a tough time actually seeing it. So I'm hoping I'm getting it. Hard to keep up with it.
I think it's faster than the Wonders that we've had.
Think it's quicker than Wonder?
I think it is.
I think it might be. You like rolling it, don't you? Wow. Why don't you go ahead and bring her in? You're having too much fun, aren't you? Matthew has fun with them. He don't like to bring them back in. Up, snow pile.
See now, Bo can use the landing from the other. Hook back around on it.
Matthew is having a ball with my Quickie. Definitely not a beginner's airplane. Although it may look like a trainer, it is not a trainer. Quickie is definitely what it is. It is quick. He compares this to like flying a pattern plane. Would you say it's similar to that?
Not really. Get landing here.
We decided to get this video in today. We got a big storm coming Friday. Today is Wednesday. Supposed to have winds up to 50 mile an hour, so we decided we'd try and get this in. Back in one piece. That's what we like. No trash bags. SH seems to run pretty good, doesn't it? Screaming. Here we are today flying the Fred Reese Quickie. Got Matthew on the controls here. And I didn't get the takeoff again because I tried to help him trim it out. So we missed the takeoff, but it took off nice. Appears to be pretty quick. You gotta remember this is rudder only, or not rudder only, it's 3-channel, so it's being steered by rudder. And it rolls pretty nice for rudder only. How's it flying, Matt?
Good.
This is one with the SH16 in it. Appears to be running good. We have another east wind today, so we got a little crosswind. Fast little airplane.
You wouldn't see me doing that with my senorita.
No.
Quick pass.
That plane moved. Wow. She's quick. I don't know how much of this I'm actually getting. I can't see very good. Well, that's a tried and true maiden, I'd say.
I'll bring it in so you can fly it.
You can land the other way. He's bringing her in. We'll see what she does here setting down. No tip over. SH16. Put it down here. So how did it fly?
Good.
Was it worth building?
Yeah, I'd probably build one myself.
Well, this was probably the easiest, as I said in a prior video. This is the easiest plane that I've ever built. Very simple to build. he seemed to think the rudder was a bit touchy on it, so we'll probably turn the rates down
Once
on
you
that.
get used to it, it's fine.
Did it roll all right?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
amazing.
I was doing rolls and loops and that, and it was fine.
Well, there's its first maiden. It's a pretty sharp little airplane.
Strong wing.
Yeah, their wing is extremely strong. Fred Reese did an awesome job. Welcome back to another video from MBMRC. I'm Marty.
I'm Matt.
Today we're doing the second plane in our series of little mini planes, of 15 to 25 size planes. And we showed this in our last video. This is the Fred Reese Quickie. And it's a little, looks kind of like a little trainer. It's only 3-channel. There are no ailerons. It's just a rudder and an elevator. And it looks just like a little tiny trainer. It is not a trainer. This plane is exactly as he described. It's very quick. Fred Reese was into quarter midget planes, and he kind of did this. It's a speed plane. Matthew flew it, and it rolls with its rudder as good as it would if it had ailerons. Yeah. Fred Reese says in the article, when you fly this, pretend it has ailerons because that's how it acts. And that it does. And the video accompanying it will show you this is definitely not a beginner's plane. So if you would choose to build something like this, bear in mind you got to have some pretty quick thumbs. We put the SH-16 in here. That was kind of an experiment.
It's from Mike Goose Flying.
Yep, it's from Mike Goose Flying. I put that in it, and the engine performed flawless. I did a break-in in it on the engine, and it was one tank, and I put it in here, and we ran it, and it performed flawless, as you can hear in the video that's accompanying this. But this was, so far, we're going to do a total of, what is it, six planes? Six planes. We're on the second one. We're on our third build now. We're going to pick and choose which one we think is the best of the bunch, and then we're going to
do a build video.
Do a build video of it and show you, how that plane gets built. But so far, this one here was by far the easiest plane I've ever assembled. The wing was super simple to do. Everything with it was really simple. And the plans are available for this from Outer Zone. And you can take a look at the video. This plane is really, really super quick.
It's what, 34, 35 span?
Yeah. And you wouldn't think it would be that quick with that much dihedral, and you'd think it'd be really stable. Describe how it flies.
I would say that it tracks, and speed-wise is about as fast as a Sig Wonder, probably faster. Definitely, it loops extremely well. Tracks really nice in it. You can do rolls inside of your loop if you want to. The one thing you have to watch with it is if you're going to go up and do a split S with it, keep your thumb off your aileron side, because it will want to kind of get into a flat spin on you. And I don't know if it will come out of a flat spin. We've been in that situation before. If it gets into it, sometimes it ain't coming out.
But yeah, it's a very simple build. It really was. So what we're going to do is we're now going to show you the remaining plans and what we're going to do. And we're going to get those out and have Matthew run through them real quick, and we'll be right back.
And these are going to be our remaining planes that we're going to build in the series. This is the Chuck Cunningham Fokker DV2, and he's going to end up building this one.
This one's going to be mine. I'm going to install an SH-18 in here. It calls for a 15, but I want to juice it just a little bit. It's a Chuck Cunningham. It'll take it. It looks like a very simple build. It's just basically it's a sheeted wing, and there's really nothing in it for spars. It's got a little short spar. You can see right here. The wing is tiny. It's a 37-inch span, and it came out in what,
1973.
73. And yeah, there's the rib templates. You can see this thing is going to be really easy to throw together. And there's wire gear. You could use any gear you wanted, but I'm going to probably opt to build the wire gear. Very simple build, and yeah, I might go as far as to even get the Williams Brothers wheels for it. And the next one is...
This is the Fred Reese Grasshopper. It's a sport pattern style airplane. I'm going to be putting in a OS 15 LA up front. Yet again, another really super easy plane to build. Just solid 3/16 tail, 1/8" fuselage sides. Throw in some Sullivan goldenrod in there to strengthen up those sides a little bit, like I do with the Quickie. And gonna have dual ailerons in it instead of the bell cranks. And it should be a fast little demon airplane. Yet again, another plan from Outer Zone. All these plans are from Outer Zone.
And this is the one he's currently working on.
This is the Chuck Cunningham Scotch Lass, and it's also going to be having a OS 15 LA up front. He had a OS 15 on his. I don't think his had the muffler on it though.
No,
I think
it was
that
an
was
older one.
like a 50s or 60s vintage OS 15. But I actually have some of the parts made for this. I got the firewall made, motor mounted to it, F2 and F3, all the same width, really easy to make. And he didn't actually have this in his F2 because he had a 3-ounce tank in his. I wanted a little bit longer flight time, so I made a hole in the back that and reinforced the plywood so I can put a 4-ounce tank in there and kind of slide it back behind that a little bit if I needed more room, which I think I'm going to. I have the rudder made for it, and I also have the elevator made for it. And I got the fuselage sides getting laid up right now, so that's all getting taken care of. The wing is going to be super strong. It's 3/32 ribs, 1/8" by half spars on it, and it's going to be fully sheeted with 16th top and bottom.
You can see the outline of it right there. It's going to be really strong.
And yet again, it's going to be different than his. He used fork rods. This is going to have dual ailerons in it, so I'm going to have a bunch of room up in here compared to what he had. But
that's one of the nice things with scratch building or building from plans like this, is that you can improvise and do some different things like this and kind of make it how you want to make it. And that's a cool thing. One thing to note on the Quickie, he had on the plans, he called for an 1/8" elevator and rudder. We use 3/16 only because it's easier to hinge, and obviously it didn't affect the weight or how it flies. So in fact, ours came out a little bit lighter than he had advertised. He was at 2.5 pounds. He said the lightest one was 2 pounds. We were at 2.3, so it came out relatively light. And the next one is going to be what your
I don't have the plans printed up yet for it, but this is the RCM magazine. It came out in April of '99. Fred Reese Golden Oldie 20. He had a OS 20 Surpass in his, and I actually just got this on eBay, brand new. The 26 Surpass. And if you was to get on Outer Zone, they have the write-up on it. They show the little plans there in the magazine. You can get the full print on Outer Zone. But yeah, it's got the whole write-up here. It's got the bill of materials, which is nice whenever they would do that, because you just copy that down, go to your hobby store, and get everything that's listed there. The problem with this is how he's mounting the wing. For this plane, he used the old style Carl Goldberg angle hold downs. I actually show you here. I don't know if you can zoom in on that or not.
You can show him a pack of them.
But he's holding the end braces in with those hold downs. And you can't find these anymore. You can't find them on eBay or whatever. One of my buddies, and it's actually in Ohio, I traded him a Thunder Tiger 18 for 3 packs of angle hold downs. I'm sure there's a way around this to make it.
Yeah, you could always put a ply piece insert in the wing and put just a 440 bolt through it in a blind nut. So, but, I mean, yeah, there's ways around it, but he wanted to be original to Fred Reese's design here.
I like to go as close to original as I can. But yeah, that's going to be either my next build or the last one on my list.
Again, we're looking really forward to doing these, and hopefully some guys join in and go along with us when we do our final build, the one that will actually video us building it. So we're looking forward to that, and Happy New Year, everybody.